Hey Alice, I see that you're looking at the digital R-50. Are you thinking about buying one?
I already have universal remote controls with me. I have my cable universal remote control that works my cable box, and then I have my DVD remote control, DVD player, and then I have this one for my whole surround sound system. I don't want another remote cluttering my coffee table.
Well, you certainly have a lot of universal remote controls. What if I told you this was the only universal remote control you needed, and you can replace all these remote controls with this one digital R-50?
What makes this universal remote control better than the universal remote controls I already have?
Well, the digital R-50 comes from a heritage of professional line remote controls ranging anywhere from $100 to $1,500.
Wow. Do I need a computer to program this?
That's the best thing. You don't need a computer or an internet connection to program the R-50. It's all done in the palm of your hand.
No computers?
No computer. The R-50 may very well be the most user-friendly, manually programmable remote there is out there. One can easily pick up a digital R-50 having no prior experience programming universal remote control and fly through programming in a breeze.
It's easy to program. Is it easy to use? I have these universal remote controls here that are really hard for me to use and to remember.
Funny you should say that. The remote is actually very easy to use. The way it sits in your hand, your thumbs land on the most frequently used buttons, whether you be a lefty or a righty. Instead of international symbols for play, stop, and rewind, you now have text on every button on the remote control. Not to mention the backlit screen.
Oh. What if I want to watch TV? What do I have to do? With my old remote, I have to pick up the TV remote, turn on the TV, pick up my cable remote, turn on my cable, pick up my audio receiver remote, turn it on, go back to my TV remote, change the input for my TV, then pick up my audio, change the input to TV so I can get the sounds, and then have to go back to my cable remote so I can change channel. What would the R-50 do for me?
Well, I'm going to stop you right there. That certainly does sound like a lot.
Yeah.
The beauty of the R-50 is it does all the thinking for you. So all of those steps that you mentioned you had to do with your remote controls, you can program into the digital R-50 with the press of one button. Send them out in a logical order, that's called a macro. And you can program as many macros as you want or need, even favorite channel macros.
Wow, one button press?
One button press.
Oh, what makes their favorite button on a universal R-50 special from the favorite button I already have on my cable remote?
Well, the favorite button on your cable remote would allow you to cycle through all of your favorite channels. The digital R-50 allows you to jump to one specific favorite channel. And you can have up to 8 pages of favorite channels, complete with channel icons and everything. You can have one page dedicated to movie channels, another page dedicated to sports channels, and so on and so forth.
Wow, so I can actually view the channels before I select it instead of having to switch through with my original cable remote.
You got it.
Wow, that sounds great.
So let me put it this way. You go out and purchase all this expensive equipment ranging from surround sound systems to Blu-ray players to TVs, and yet the one piece of equipment you're going to be touching every single day is your remote control. Choose wisely.
I will. I'm going to choose the Universal Remote Control Digital R-50.